What is going on, guys? Samuel of Samuel Reviews here, back with the latest episode review from Survivor Winners of War. I think I filmed my living room is like, why the hell not? As I'm here to review the fourth episode of the season, I Like Revenge. I'm just gonna get out of the way. So far, this season has it's basically been everything I wanted from an all-winner season. In terms of top-notch speed and insane gameplay. This so far has everything I love about Survivor. Sure, there are a couple winners that I probably knows which we can see a bit more down the road, and there are a couple winners I'm like, why are you still keeping them? Like, obviously Rob, Parvati, and especially Sandra, who continues to sit out like every challenge. Like, even Parvati called her out on it, saying she should be the Sandra to sit out bench, which was honestly had me dying of laughter. It's weird that the cat kept Sandra, but I'm sure there was something smart to get with her at some point. Maybe would just be swap screwed like the last time. Which I'll touch on a little bit. But anyway, there definitely, of course, been two big standout things involved in this episode that makes this episode so incredible. One being the Edge of Extinction sequence that appears. That's basically where Natalie, Amber, Ethan, and Danni basically had probably one of the hardest, toughest, and most grueling challenges I think I've ever seen in any season of Survivor. Like, Jesus. It's basically where them to go through a long path and take 20 logs to back to the camp. Think that'd be easy, right? Well, they had to do one at a time, so we had to take 20 long, grueling trips, which makes it easy. But when you're on an island, we don't have much food or water, yeah, it can really take a toll on you. And it definitely has taken a toll on all these people, especially Ethan, who honestly could have easily been evacuated here, at least from what it looked like, at least. But thankfully, he's wanted to prove himself, and thankfully, he was fine enough, and he carried on, and the way he did that, this is probably one of the most inspiring things I've seen on the show in recent memory. Like, wow, I think I got emotional, honestly, for Ethan really wanting to prove himself. Really wanting to do this, right? Like you say, he doesn't even care if he got to find himself, and he really wants to prove that he can do the challenge. And that makes it really impactful and very inspiring. Especially when we see Natalie, Amber, and Danni go with him for that last log. Like, it already made me appreciate Ethan a lot more than I already do, and this is easily one of my new favorite moments from the show. Like, wow. I think I got pretty emotional. And the second one is we get to the immunity challenge, which again, where we see Sandra still out again. It's really they don't do the back-to-back challenge thing. I don't know, maybe it's because it's different now, I guess, but whatever, I guess. Yes, but I've seen probably calling Sandra on that saying, we should call that Sandra sit-up again. That's probably so hilarious. Yes, and that's it. Not mentioned, this was a challenge that was pretty just like, well, Sally could have easily lost again. And considering that Adam was kind of on the bottom, at the last episode, he was proving himself. He was trying to prove to be trustworthy and to work hard, trying to get his trust back after what happened. Which at first seemed like, okay, I'm doing well. But then we see Boston Rob kind of lying to Jeremy and Michelle about him, saying like, he's doing it again, he's playing both this again. And I was like, yeah, he's probably going to get the boot if they lose, honestly. And that's like, could it be? Especially see him strong and get that last buoy, and saying that the other team was already on work on the puzzle. Like, so they still could have easily lost the challenge. Like, but then, from those I was like, it would actually be pretty funny if actually, it'd be a miracle if they would win, honestly. That'd probably be one of the biggest cutbacks in the show's history. It's definitely interesting, so they also, and it's also interesting they also had, or he did a great comeback in the first episode. Maybe also that would happen again, but there's probably an even bigger comeback. And guess what? A few minutes later, it happens! Sally ended up winning the challenge, and it's probably one of the biggest comebacks I think I've ever seen on the show. Like, definitely one of the best in recent memory. Like, already we got two freaking challenge comebacks. Like, these people really are playing, that's for sure. like seriously, these I'm sorry, just these are different. The challenges in general have been some of the most impressive I've seen in recent memory, especially in terms of performance, in terms of strength, in terms of closest. Like, are they gonna win? Are they gonna win? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Like, man. And then we see had the Kai and One Drop Council where it was kind of up in the air between Nick and Tyson, and like it really couldn't either one honestly. Because he was given Nick or Tyson, but by a 7-1 vote where Tyson voted Nick and Nick actually voted Kim, but I don't know where that kind of came from, but that's kind of expected to be in Survivor, honestly. So basically, my son would have voted, unfortunately, ended up being Tyson. And I say unfortunately because it really kind of sucks. Because Tyson was actually one of my favorites so far, at least in terms of gameplay, in terms of how he was playing. Really, I mean, I always liked Tyson. Like, Tyson is a great player on. Like, he's someone I didn't really like at first. But he's someone the more I watch him, the more I think about him, the more he grows on me. The more it's like, yeah, he's actually not a bad player. He's actually not a bad person either. Why did I hate him again? But yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, it's fortunate. Like, his probably like everyone's. I mean, Tyler's probably a favorite from a lot of people, honestly. Because yeah, I think he can make it pretty far. I mean, let's face it, he is playing a great game. So it was pretty unfortunate he got voted out, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And then in the next episode, which we have a tribe switch, which as man, tribe switches are always so fascinating, honestly, and it can not always go either way. But his mom's like, this is the part I don't like. So honestly, I think the game might get screwed over, and then we get this funny one where Chill's like, I can't believe I'm on the same tribe with my ex-boyfriend. Like, wait, what? I think was like, wait, ex-boyfriend? With a nickel window? Because I think those are the only people I can really think of that could probably be ex-boyfriend. Like, I didn't know like, really? Or is that like a little joke? I don't know, but that's gonna be pretty interesting. Honestly, there's really one thing I do hope with the swap. I am hoping to God that we see Boss Rob and Sandra on the same tribe. I think mainly because see more of Sandra just being upset at Rob for not telling her she was, going to be on the show. But I kind of want to see a little more of that, honestly. Because she claims not to take anything personally and not to rely on emotion, or not to skip on emotions. Yet she kind of does it so. That's Sandra. Yeah, I know a lot of people really don't like Sandra this season, and honestly, I don't blame them. But I still find it, to be honest, pretty irritating. Like, it's just someone I've always appreciated more than I actually liked. Like, but Sandra's, I mean, she's the queen for a reason. But yeah, we have another fantastic episode. Like, so far, all these episodes have been truly, like, huge reminders of why I love the show, and why I think Survivor is such an amazing show, and why I always love coming back to it. This episode especially, like, it has probably two of my favorite things. Like, it has probably one of my new favorite moments and sequences involving the whole extinction thing with Ethan. It has one of my favorite challenge moments and comebacks ever. So, keep at it, guys. This could possibly be my new favorite season if we keep going at this rate. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed discussing my thoughts on the 4th episode of Survivor Winds of War. Let me know in the comments down below as always. What are your thoughts on this episode? Have you seen it? Are you enjoying this season so far, or have you not been enjoying it? I would love to know in the comments section down below. I do plan on having more Survivor content coming very soon, so be on the lookout for that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites. All of those switching down below. I'm Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews. I will see you guys next time, as always. Stay cool, but peace.